Hey everybody, Lady Kayla here, and I just got back from Zumba, and today I was supposed to record and I forgot because I'm getting used to this new schedule. So here it is, it's still Monday, I still have time to get this uploaded by today, but usually I would have had it uploaded earlier in the morning. And yeah, so this is going to be difficult for me when school starts, and I can see that now. But anyways, for right now, this is the schedule we have, and let's get on with the topic. Basically, the topic is fat phobia, fat hate, and fat discrimination. And basically what that is people who are overweight, or even people who are just meaty, they get discriminated against and made fun of and hated by society. And it's like everybody fears fat. And even if they're not fat, they'll look at other people who are bigger and they'll be like, oh, that's so gross, that's so wrong, that's so, and it's just like, why is this? And I think it's because we're normalizing stick skinny. And even people who are not overweight, people who are just a little bit thick, they get it too. They're like, oh, you can go the extra mile and become really, really skinny. Why don't you go the extra mile and become really, really skinny? And it's just like not everyone's made to be stick skinny. And we're normalizing that idea that people who are stick skinny are what's right, so to say. And that's not true at all. People who are stick skinny, they are very, very beautiful, and they are either born that way or they worked really hard to get that way. Like the Victoria's Secret model bodies, they are very, very rare. They're born naturally skinny, they're born super tall, and it's not really fair to say all models have eating disorders or whatnot, because a lot of them are just born naturally skinny, and with some toning and a strict diet they stay that skinny, and they they're just beautiful and skinny. And we normalize that that's how skinny you're supposed to be, when in reality that Victoria's Secret model body type is only like 10% of the world, if less. And so we're normalizing this as, oh, this is what we're supposed to look like, when in fact it's a rare body type. So it's unrealistic to say, oh, we need to look like that. And I think that's what's wrong with society, is we feel like it's an achievable goal, when in reality a lot of these models are born with that body type and don't have to do extraneous things to achieve that body type, because they're already naturally like that. Do some models go through extremes to stay that skinny or to be that skinny? Yes, there are, but I think it's unfair to say all. I'm pretty sure a majority of them are just naturally slim like that. So, and of course, obviously to stay that slim, they'll have to exercise and eat right, etc., etc. But eating disorders and all that, I don't think it's fair to say that they do that. I'm sure some of them do. I'm not saying that they don't, but it's definitely not all, and you can find people naturally that skinny in the world, but it's rare. And then we kind of put people who are weightier or thicker on oh, they're others and they're different. So instead, the Victoria's Secret models are just called models. They're what's normalized. However, the thicker models, they're called plus-sized models. So see how we make them feel like different. Other plus-size models aren't really true models, when in reality the plus-size thicker model is the more average body type. It's the more believable, achievable goal weight. And so when we normalize this unrealistic goal, everyone's going to discriminate against those who aren't that, because that's been normalized. That's what you're supposed to be, is the super skinny. And so when you're thicker, if you're not the super skinny, you're going to get discriminated against, you're going to get made fun of, etc., etc. And I think it's because we've normalized something very unrealistic. So the majority of us who aren't fitting that body type are getting the pain and the suffering from it, because we don't fit into that, and it's just unrealistic to fit into that body type because it's so very rare. And yes, they're beautiful, but so is everyone else. And it's just sad because you don't even have to be unhealthy or overweight to be discriminated against. You just have to be a little bit thicker than stick skinny, which I think is very unhealthy for a lot of people. Because a lot of people think that they can achieve this unrealistic goal when really you can't achieve that goal because you're not that body type and you never will be, sad to say. And people will go through extremes to achieve that body type, and it's unhealthy for you physically and mentally because physically, obviously, because you're going to be putting your body through some things that it doesn't need to be put through in order to reach that goal. You can develop eating disorders, and you can take on unhealthy diets that are not good for your body and your body's not ready for. And then mentally, because you're thinking, oh, I'm ugly until I achieve that goal weight. And so the majority of your life, or this time, this long period of time, you're going to be thinking, oh, I'm ugly, I'm ugly, I'm ugly, I need to achieve this goal. And until you achieve that goal, you're going to think you're ugly. And most times you're not going to be able to achieve that goal. So what are you thinking about yourself for the majority of your life? Not very good, not very healthy for you. So I'm for promoting health, not a certain weight goal, not a number, but health. And it's very important, and I want that to be like the new beautiful. Healthy is beautiful. And I'm not saying that people are unhealthy aren't beautiful, but you should just have this mindset, you're beautiful no matter what, and healthy is your goal. And that's what I want to promote, and that's what I think everyone should be promoting, not a number, not a size of pants that you want to fit into, because that's unhealthy, because you're going to think, oh, until I reach this goal, until I reach this number, until I reach this pant size, I'm ugly. And that's not true. You are beautiful no matter what point of your life you're in, if you're overweight, if you're stick skinny, and you're unhealthy, because you can be stick skinny unhealthy and you could be overweight and unhealthy. And you should just think, I'm beautiful, now I just need to work my way to being healthy. And that's what counts, and that's what everybody should be thinking. So I hope this was the topic I was supposed to cover, because we're just getting used to this new schedule. Just tell me your thoughts on the topic, and thank you for your time. Bye.